the most dangerous animal on this planet.
Working with trusted and long-term ground-based conservation partners across 2 continents and 17 countries, David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation continues to provide an unwavering voice for wildlife. Over the past year, we have worked to support 8 core species from extinction, protecting a total of 158,000 square kilometers of prime wilderness area and wildlife habitats. We funded 900 rangers to conduct over 70,000 hours of anti-poaching and trafficking patrols, leading to the apprehension of 319 suspects. We engaged over 12,000 children, incentivizing them to become the wildlife leaders of tomorrow. And we have reached over 250 million individuals across Asia through our support of demand reduction campaigns.
We fundamentally believe in a holistic approach to conservation that puts people at the heart of our work and that considers all factors which threaten species survival. Operating under our unique concept of the art of survival, we are guided by 3 key principles. We fight wildlife crime, we protect endangered species, and we engage with local communities and international audiences, harnessing the power of art to inspire and motivate change.
With the support of the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, we were able to tackle some of the immediate threats facing wildlife at the heart of the poaching crisis. By supporting rangers and law enforcement operations across Zambia, David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation funding has allowed us to provide blanket protection to a landscape covering over 22,000 square kilometers of prime wildlife habitat, home to elephants, pangolins and many other species in dire need of protection.
In Namibia, David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation funding is keeping our anti-poaching patrols alive and operational. Over the past 6 months alone, our rangers teams have patrolled over 35,000 kilometers of the Kunene and Erongo regions, home to one of the world's last stronghold population of desert-adapted black rhinos.
By funding intensive and intelligence-led investigations into the illegal wildlife trade, the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation is helping us uncover environmental crime throughout Africa and Asia, holding those responsible to account.
While law enforcement programs are essential to deter wildlife crime, I believe that we must simultaneously work to find sustainable solutions to protecting wildlife through community-led initiatives. With the support of the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, our snow leopard ecological study in Mongolia has now completed 13 years, making it the longest running snow leopard study of all time. And research like this is essential to understanding snow leopard ecology and to inform global conservation efforts to protect the species.
Whilst our ranger patrols significantly reduce poaching levels in Zambia, elephants are still tragically orphaned as a result of wildlife crime and human-wildlife conflict. It is essential that we give these elephant orphans the care and the support required to enable their physical and emotional recovery after such trauma. And with critical support by the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, we are currently caring for 23 orphaned elephants on their journey back to the wild where they belong.
A key challenge to protecting wildlife in Zimbabwe is reducing conflict between wildlife and people.
Snares are the indiscriminate killers of the African bush, and painted dogs often fall victim to these brutal traps. DSWF has been supporting our anti-poaching units by providing essential patrol rations and kit for wildlife rangers who are working on the front line of species protection. With their help, we can continue to monitor illegal activity and recover snares to ensure the safety of painted dogs across Hwange National Park.
People lie at the heart of conservation and education. It's fundamental to protecting wildlife in the long run. DSWF funding has allowed us to hold multiple workshops with school children, making them aware of their life, local fauna and flora, instilling a sense of pride and protection towards animals of India. The young people of today are the wildlife guardians of tomorrow, and we aim to inspire them to have a love for natural world that will last a lifetime.
Synergizing with our education program, the David Shepard Wildlife Foundation has been supporting the CCC to help local communities in a series of livelihood projects. With our alternative livelihood projects, we support and train Guinean local communities to develop alternative and durable sources of income, reducing the reliance on the natural resources of the park, and therefore avoiding the chimpanzee and human conflict.
Thank you for helping us turn the tide on species extinction.